So I just realized something terrible. Since we haven't unlocked the Huntsman's Guild yet, when we start getting hunts, guess who's probably gonna have to walk all the way back up to Aiden City? This guy. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tale of Vassya. We have 3 party members now. I didn't do any... Oh, what the hell was that? That was weird. I didn't do any more grinding, but we are still very strong. But when Nora's with us, I'm probably going to talk a lot of shit about her, but, you know, that's just business as usual. We have to have one party member I have to talk shit about, and Pierce was that party member last time. Anyway, now that we have Nora with us and we took care of the mine business... Wait, what? Argos, what do you want? Father? Argos. After you left, I had some thought. Uh-huh. I'm going to go with you all. Ah! But why? There's something happening out there. Something is after the leaders of Vassya, and that includes me and my family. When Nora here is all I have, I don't want to lose her.
You won't. We'll be safe out here. I can promise that.
Yes, I know. But there's only one way I can make sure of that. I will travel with you all, and keep Nora safe myself. There's nothing for me here in New Malika. What about your crew? I trust my crew is competent enough to sail back to Port Vassya on their own. I trained them well. And besides, we're traveling towards Port Vassya anyway. We'll reach the city around the same time as them. I suppose it'll be helpful having you around. I welcome your inclusion. Alright, Maxwell. This will be interesting. Towards the south, then?
I suppose it's a fun compromise. Still get to see the world and be part of the adventure. Let's get going.
Alright, to the south. We'll find Dimitri. Alright, so I was not expecting Argos to rejoin the party. I thought he was gonna rejoin us when we eventually go to Port Vassya to check out the temple over there. Meanwhile... Uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
Finally. I've reached town. But I can't stay here. There's too many people. Someone may recognize me. I should keep heading south. Maybe I could travel south enough to where nobody else lives. To a place that no person's gone before. That's where I'll stop.
You mean that place where we fought that, like, freaking Digimon-looking guy?
But until then, I must keep going. I can't stop now.
So he's planning on going all the way south. Alright, well. We have our full squad. We're gonna murderize everything on the way. For EXP and money. Alright, I'll eat that. Poke him. Alright, we don't need to worry about this guy now, so just slap him. I think we're probably strong enough now, and we have a party of 4. Game. Yeah. Wow, okay, 400 EXP? Don't mind if I do. I am definitely gonna fight everything over here. Kiara, slap it. Nice. Alright. See, we're strong enough at this point that I could just basically regular attack spam and win. And that, in my opinion, is a good sign. Especially once we... Oh, look, here. Kazakai situation. And that is the result you don't want to see when Kazakai is used. You want to make hope that it hits 2 separate enemies. Sure, you can kill one enemy with it, but you'd rather get 2 kills. Alright, we got anything on here? No. There are a lot of enemies over here, and they give decent EXP. This is a pretty nice spot to level up a little bit if you're falling behind on levels. Especially with Argos just rejoining the party. Oh, and by the way, fight's over. Like, my double grind session isn't doing me any favors, but whatever. Let's kind of a shame that he's going to start defense up the roll. Really. I don't remember what these guys are weak to, so let's just try stuff until something works. Well, that didn't work. Alright, let's actually see what you're weak to. Claws. Well, shit. Well, guess we don't have anything. Drain? Oh, God! My HP is gone! Jeez, I'm so used to just obliterating everything that I get kind of surprised sometimes when the enemy actually gets an action and does something incredibly dangerous to me. Alright, welcome to death. Kiara set it on fire. I mean, we're gonna level up sooner or later or find a save point. So I think it's fine if we get a little bit more spammy with our magic. Will these guys give me 400 EXP a pop? Yeah, I think we're gonna be in a nice position. I'm pretty sure you were weak to thunder. No. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, don't identify. We don't care. Just shoot him. No chests yet, though? And yeah, a honey bunch's horde of enemies? Excuse me, where's the music? Alright, there we go. Alright, poke him. Kiara, just use dark, I guess, because we don't have claw access. Shoot him. Nice crit. Shoot him. Nice. Argos, we're really gonna need to invest in power-ups, because we have 3 physical attackers. And only 1 mage. Kiara does not need strength, like, at all. Sure, slapping the enemy is funny, because our weak mage using her low attack stat to kill stuff is funny. Plus, we get level ups, Argos, level 18. But yeah, our weak little mage slapping the enemy to death is always funny. Alright, this, I'm pretty sure, was the Goblin place. If all the quests for the to get to the super boss are the same, then we're probably still gonna need the 3 goblin items. It's just that the order we get them is gonna be different. Plus, if we go fight the— oh right, yeah, I forgot about you. If we go fight these guys, we get more EXP, which is always useful. Nice crit. Alright, just blast him. And then shoot him. Now, if I remember correctly, if I can avoid getting jumped by every enemy under the sun and moon for 3 seconds... I actually don't have much MP left. Didn't matter. Maybe I should give Kiara a power-up. Just so we can use our 1 slap to finish the job. Pretty sure there was a save point. Not in there. At the beginning, at least. So I guess we're gonna have to come in here. This place looks like an old campground. Yes, there seems to be an old huntsman camp. Seems like it's goblin territory now. We may want to avoid this place. No, we're not turning back. Though I do remember that goblins are typically weak to swords. Unfortunately, we have a sword. Though I am going to want to heal Kiara, so we're going to use a potion on her. I'm probably going to want to use one of these too. Alright, let's go. Let's kill every last one of them. Goblin Warrior and Goblin Sage. Slap him. Oh, you didn't die. Apply fire? Okay, then we took fire. Shoot the sage in the face. He whipped on like a pixel of health. Are you kidding me? And then slap him. Never mind. I'm so glad I healed Kiara. Okay, yeah, he's weak. And they give Goody XP. Come here, fight me. Look at all these chests, though. This was a good idea to come over here. The loot. Alright, let's try ice. No, I feel like they resist ice. That did like no damage. Well, it's probably just because they're Goblin Sages, so they have higher defenses. Higher magic defenses, I mean. Not like it matters, they're still weak to dying. Alright, yeah, this mess. Alright, fight me. All of you. Goblin, I'm pretty sure weak to swords. Never mind. But we can at least apply fire on the warriors. Excuse me. Game? Thank you. Dude, Winora, why do you just not have the ability to kill things? That is the second time an enemy has lived on a pixel of health against Winora. Turtle Shell Staff, which I said before, we're not using staves. But it is a better weapon than what I have right now. Just generally. Real shame I restrict myself to only using gloves. And there's our prize over there. Oh look, I can use Kazakai. And of course I get the single target. I feel like that's gonna be a running theme whenever I use it. Oh, the weak fire. A first aid kit. Not like I have enough of those already. And then sages. Alright, let's try. Let's try fire. Okay, no, they're just not weak to magic. But they are weak to dying. And a Goblin Special Ale. Alright, fight me. The Goblin Chief. We can immediately use Kazakai, so let's do... I mean, I could use Gamba. But this is more interesting. And Kiara... I'm actually on Kiara's guard. Winora exists. She exists. Poke him. And then let's see what you got. Because you are a boss, so you are more intimidating than the regular average enemy. Weak to fire and wind. Alright, so Kiara can actually do stuff. Let's actually Hastel now. Ow. Well, I mean, at least I can use rain of arrows. Alright, actually, before I apply fire, let's use Fire Force on Maxwell. And then Maxwell can get slapping. That didn't do that much, but we can at least use Cheer on Maxwell to boost his attack. Look at that, Winora is being useful. What a shock of all shocks. And now we can slap him around. That still didn't do that much, but it's better than it was doing before. Now we can apply fire. Wow, that did nothing. Sweet Jesus. Alright, I'll go to shoot him. That did nothing. Oh my god. Well, at least we have Calder. That did more damage than most of my attack. Wow, okay, Winora, please, stop being bad. Here, use rain of arrows. That was her main contribution to this party right now at this point in the game. I'm sorry, but that was pretty shit. Alright, so what did that lower? Speed and magic defense. Let's do a power slash. Because his damage output's pretty annoying. And Winora can just use a potion on herself. Meanwhile, Kiara and Maxwell are basically carrying this team. Alright, we need to wait 6 turns. But we can still slap them around in the meantime. And let's try to poison. Dude, he really does not like Winora, specifically. I did not get the poison. So let's put Cheer back up off of Maxwell, because Maxwell's our main damage dealer right now. And then Kiara attack. Because after this, I should be able to use Multi-Flare. Meanwhile, let's get with the 2 hits. And then... oh, I got another turn. Because Maxwell's Giga Speed. Alright, let's just slap him. Winora... I have bombs. I should probably just use one of these. That did more damage than Winora would have done normally. I hate to say that. Alright, yeah, I have Vento. I forgot about you. Protect? Yeah, no, you're not allowed to have that. No boosting for you, pal. Only I'm allowed to boost up. Winora, just slap him. That did no damage. My god, Winora, why are you so shit? Alright, so I win. I feel like this fight's taking far longer than it should. That's 666 damage. And Argos has TP to spare, so let's use a burst shot. I mean, that didn't do that much, but... alright, yeah, there's another hit. That still didn't do that much. And he's gonna buff up again. Fantastic. Fuck you, too. Well, at least we have this skill. Can remove buffs. And it did lots of damage. I swear, this team really is the Maxwell and Kiara card carry squad. I mean, yeah, sure, our TP problems are still ongoing. Let's, I don't really need to block. Just shoot him. Poison Swipe. Dude, they really do not like Winora. She is literally a meat shield who is bad at being a meat shield. Alright, oh, well, at least I can use another rain of arrows. And I guess Argos can heal his daughter. Wow, she's almost dead. Calder, go! I choose you! Alright, good. And then... how many turns do I have left for Vento? A lot. I mean, I could use a first aid kit. I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna use a potion on Winora. Oh my god, he actually attacked someone who's not named Winora. That's hilarious. And then Winora can medicate herself. That did not heal her poison, though. Good to know that you're still utter... you know what, I'm gonna stop for now. Let's just use Agari Kire. That did less damage than I was hoping for, but at least I got another turn. Alright, he's almost dead. This fight's almost over. I mean, Kiara's almost out of MP, which is a terrible sign that we still need to bulk up a lot. And power. Oh, come on, you can attack buff too? Minora, I guess make herself useful and shoot him. That did even less damage. Wait, hold on. Did you get a defense buff? Yes, he did actually. He also got a magic attack buff for some ungodly reason. Yeah, that buff is actually very bad. But he does have a magic defense buff. Yeah, so Kiara is still good. Just flip him. And Argos, can you summon Vento? Nope. God, Argos is so damn slow! Stone. Ow! I don't know how to do something. He's pretty much dead, so I don't really need to remove his buffs. I'm 2 points off from using freaking Mega Multiplayer. That sucks. Alright, apply fire. Really? Alright, well, Maxwell, you get to finish him off. Remove his buffs and kill him. Alright, we got some money, a life up, a defense up, and a bomb. Alright, so life up will go to Kiara because she has the lowest HP, and I think the defense up will go to Winora because this dude was beating up Winora like nobody's business. So Kiara gets life up, and Winora gets the defense up. Alright, we got the Goblin's Gem, which we will need for stuff later. Where the hell did you come from? Have you been here this entire time? Well, it's all that matters. Anyway, I'm gonna go run back to town to go heal. So I will be just a moment. Alright, so on my way back, I fought every enemy again. And I got Argus level 19. Winora also got a level up, but I just want to take a look at your stats. 75. Hold on. 104. Okay, yeah, no wonder why he's so damn slow. Everyone else is over 100 fucking agility now. Oh my god. Argus really needs to get some speed. Alright. Mohican Mountains. We've been here before with Damien's party, but this is our first time here with Maxwell's. So we're gonna come in here, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna kill every last one of them. We still don't have access to hunts yet, so we are probably going to have to retread some of these places. But the extra XP is nice, especially since Maxwell just leveled up. And we can do this! I swear I have not gotten the double target, the single target on both enemies with Kaze Kai this entire video. Even when I was going around killing enemies off screen, I still didn't get it. He's just targeting the same enemy twice, when that's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to target one. There's a chance you're supposed to target 2 different enemies with skill. I don't know why he's only going after one. So yeah, level 23. I mean, we're a long ways away to the levels we were at the end of Damien's story. But then again, I grinded to level 60 off screen, so I mean, I'm probably going to end up doing that for the speed ups before the end of the game. There it is! See, that's the beauty of Kaze Kai. You can just nuke 2 enemies, basically for free. Well, not for free, for 16 CP. Alright, Argos, what do you have? Alright, he's got good stuff. You, however, you don't. That's no wonder why you were taking so much damage. I didn't upgrade your equipment at all. Right, let's just pretend I'm not playing favorites for my party members. First aid kit. And a large bow. Is that better than what I have, or is that the same? It's the same weapon. Oh, I don't like when RPGs do that, where it's like you waste money on equips, but then you go find the exact same thing you already wasted your money on in a chest somewhere. And now it's like, hey, dummy, congratulations, you just wasted precious gold on this item you just got a free version of. We don't even need 2 bows, so it's like, wow, thanks, dude. I totally need the second bow that I'm never gonna use. Yeah! I love having worthless equipment. Speaking of worthless equipment, I keep getting all these food items and I never use them. Like, ever. Fight me, plant. Wetland Snare. Apply fire. Fight's over. It gave me less EXP than I'm getting from other enemies in here. Wave Spear. Hang on, is that better than my Knife Spear? No, but it does water damage, so I guess I'll take it. So if we run into any enemies weak to ice, we can just use this. Excuse me. I mean, it feels like it does more damage. Alright, well, fight's over. Well, that's kind of the thing with these regular encounters. You don't really have to think too hard about them. If you get Kazekai, you just nuke everything. You have 4 party members. So you strikes with Earth, so if we run into an enemy weak to Earth, we can always whip that out. But Potion 2, I actually do value healing items right now since I don't have a heal skill. But I do also have a healthy number of first aid kits I can use if I need to heal the whole party at once. But fortunately, we have not seen a situation where I need to do something like that. Ooh, revival medicine, thank you! I don't have to spend money on that. I think that is one of the major distinctions between the 2 playthroughs. Because we don't have a heal skill like what Sao had, we do have to be more dependent on items for healing along with our very limited heal skills. I say very limited because they cost TP and we don't exactly maintain TP between encounters. Oh, that's it. Ah, it's good to see the bright daylight again. Looks like we emerged somewhere in the West Fields. There's a small port city to the south of us. Capital City lies east. Should probably stay away from Capital City. No! I don't want to cause any problems there. Ah, goddammit, I want to go buy the coffees! Maxwell, you jerk! Right. Let's keep moving. Maxwell, you jerk. I want to go buy the coffees. There's coffee. Free coffee. Alright, let's see how strong these guys are. We still have goblins, but we also have griffins. Okay, yeah, they're bad. They're bad! Oh my god. They better give me decent XP though. I wasted time fighting this guy. Look at the damage output difference though between Winora and Argos. Okay, they'll give me decent XP. But yeah, look at the damage output difference between Winora and Argos. Winora just does no damage. Speaking of doing no damage, guess who did no damage? This guy. Alright, Winora, actually, maybe. There you go. Like, yeah, sure, when I hit enemies for weaknesses, she does decent damage. Because Argos can't hit for weaknesses with guns. But outside of that, which is most of the time, Winora's damage output is obviously lower than Argos on any given situation. The only advantage she has is she's like much, much faster than him. This dude has no speed to speak of. So we're gonna have to like force feed him speed ups when we can get our hands on an abundance of them. But since we don't have access to coffee addict Kiara, these secret waters are going to be a lot more useful than they were in the first playthrough. So I guess it does make sense that we are restricted from capital, so I can't indulge in free coffee. I still think that it was completely unintentional for the coffees to be free. It still feels suspicious that those items cost nothing. But I guess it makes sense if you can get access to them in one playthrough, but not the other. I mean, sure, we will eventually go to capital. But when that time comes, I'll probably have so many secret waters on hand that I won't need the coffees. I mean, I'm gonna get them anyway, they're free. Let's be realistic here. God damn it. But yeah, let's be realistic. I'm still gonna get the coffees, they're free. Unless they adjust the price. But when that time comes, we will begin Kiara's addiction to coffee. Unless she already has a coffee addiction. I mean, she lived up in the north. So, I mean... Could you please... Maxwell. Auric Maxwell III. Can you please not miss... Look at that. Winora's upstaging you for once. And that's a shock of all shocks. She's supposed to be bad. Another bomb. Alright, can I go... There's nothing over there, dummy. This is the right way. I'm just gonna ignore these small flies. I am gonna kill this guy, though. Now, I'm wondering, though. There was another goblin place nearby here. Really? Can I go do that goblin place? Man, I'm not exactly swimming in resources. Westport to the south. But I'm pretty sure there was a goblin place near here. And if we can go do that, that's a nice extra bit of items and items and EXP we can get. And since the goblins are not very strong... Okay, we can go this way. Oh, we can't go that far. Can't go that far out. Okay. That's more secret waters, though. So we can only go this way. Ah, hi. You the imp? Yes, you are, unfortunately. Sweet motherfuck, Maxwell! Oh my god, he's gonna get to do something to me. Unless I can hit him. Never mind, he is a very dodgy man. Look at that, these guys are so weak, though. Alright, Winora, I guess you're on imp duty. Shoot it. Winora Qualo. My god, do you suck! Look at that, your father could do better than you. God, why are you such a disappointment? No wonder why he didn't want you to leave home. So awful. A hairband? I am gonna look at that later. Yeah, okay, I'm right. This over here is the goblin place. A heavy spear! Already replacing the spear I just got earlier. Yup, the heavy spear is just a better weapon than what I had before. Alright, so down here is the goblin place. I remember that much. Camp Potter. Camp Potter. What happened here? Well, it's been abandoned to these campgrounds years ago. Seems like it's goblin territory now. We may want to avoid this place. No. Argos, you don't understand. This is a prime time to kill every last one of them. With our new and improved heavy spear, it should be easy. I do like how, despite being called a heavy spear, it doesn't lower my speed. Not like it matters, Maxwell already has like 50 trillion agility, so he could probably do with a little bit of speed lowering. I can't go this way. Let's go around. But yeah, Maxwell already has like 50 trillion speed. He could probably afford to lose a couple points. Not gonna lie. Alright, Kazuka, go. Nice. Nice. Alright, there we go. That's what we like to see. See, in a fight with multiple enemies, it is probably our best attack. Wow, you are tanky. Never mind, you got crit. Argo's level 21. You need some speed though, buddy. Gonna have to hook you up with some boosters eventually. Alright, slap him. shoot him in the face, and then shoot him in the face again. Jeez, we're really, like, shooting up in levels fast. Another secret water. Is there anything else around here? Yes, there is. Actually, there's just chest. With stone quab, so I'll have basically nothing. Alright, let's go in here and fight everything in here for the XP and money. Whoa. Goblins. Oh, it's the freaking background. I thought that was a different enemy for a second. He looked bigger from a distance. Alright, shoot him. And shoot him. Once again, Argos does like literally twice as much damage as his daughter. Another Goblin Secret Ale. Those are actually surprisingly useful items, so I'm gonna hold on to them as long as I can. And speaking of holding on to things, we're not gonna be holding on to our TP because we just do this. And the other enemy is weak. Look at that. It's so weak that Kiara's slap almost one-shots him. Alright, we have to go that way. But let's get past this stage first for the item. I cannot use Kazikai, so we're just gonna have to poke him. And then slap him. And then shoot him. And then shoot him again. Nice crit! Thanks, Argos! And a bronze headband. Is that better than what I have right now? Maxwell gets priority because he is main character. That lowers my agility, but like I said, this dude has such blistering speed that it doesn't matter. I could afford to lose a solid 10 points of agility and it would still be fine. Speaking of agility, poke him. I would rather you had poked both of them, but whatever, that works too. Alright, last one before the boss. And then I am going to go on a full-on Goblin Slayer spree. Which I'm going to do off screen. I'm going to kill every last one of them outside and grab that last chest. Oh, you almost one-shot him. Nice work, Minora. Can't believe I'm praising Minora for something. God. You know that we're in dire straits. Alright, fight me, bro. Alright, you are the Goblin boss. We're immediately gonna use our big move. Wow, I'm already doing more damage to you than I was doing in the last one. Alright, we're gonna guard Kiara. And then Minora's gonna exist. She's gonna exist by poking you. And doing minimal damage. And we're gonna identify and see what you can do to me. Alright, 23k. Weak to fire and claw, so we are only using fire. Because, yeah, guess what? No claws. We will haste up. Stone. Dude, they really do not like Argos with they really love hitting Argos with magic. Alright, good. Maxwell's. Poke him. I could use Calder, I just remembered that. I have Calder available right now. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the crotch. Actually, yeah. You know what? Calder, go, I choose you! Give me that. And then Argos... Can't use Vento yet. Actually, I think I'm gonna wait and then use Burst Shot next turn. I have exactly enough TP to use Burst Shot. I'm actually gonna have Kiara use Fire Force on Maxwell though. And then Maxwell can hit him with the old double poke. Slime Ball? Uh-oh. Yikes, that did way too much. Winora, kill your father. Make yourself useful. There you go. Alright, and then... Okay, alright. Alright, apply fire. And then... and Maxwell! Okay. Forgetting Argos is like calamitously slow. Burst Shot, go. And I have enough to buff up next turn. You know, whenever that comes. I mean, I guess there is one benefit to Argos being absurdly slow, is that since his turns never come by, his buffs last longer than everyone else's. So he still has the agility buff, even though he basically gets a turn almost never, compared to literally everyone else. Medicate? Wait, what? That is absolutely disgusting. How dare you use a heal skill? Abomination. Goblin Slayer was right. These monstrosities need to be wiped off the face of the earth. Alright, let's buff up. Not like it really means much because Argos is like never going to attack again. Alright, everyone else can just attack. Like, look at how slow this fucking dude is. In the time it took for Argos to get one action, Maxwell got at least two. Magic Defense Break. Wow, he actually did an action. I'm shocked. Alright, shoot him. Okay, I actually did decent damage. Kind of a real shame that it takes 500 years for you to get a turn. Alright, well I'm actually gonna wait to get another Fire Force up before I go and use Kazekai again. I think that this is part of our play. If we find a boss with an elemental weakness, we set up our force, and then we use Kazekai for big damage. Speaking of big damage, Vento, go. Because this should get me towards another burst shot. Oh yeah, that's another burst shot. And meanwhile, we're gonna Kazekai. Like, look at the damage I get out of Kazekai with the buff up. And we can just poke him. Wait, do I have enough turns for... Oh, Calder, go! I choose you! Dude, these summons are getting so much more value into now. Now that I know how they actually work. Alright, fight's over. Venora, make yourself useful. Rain of Arrows, go! Of course you didn't kill him! God, you suck! Alright, Argos, show her how it's done. Goodbye. A power-up, a magic defense up, and a forward clover. That power-up is definitely going on Winora because she needs the power. And the magic defense up is going to Argos because I think he has the lowest magic defense. So Winora gets power up, magic defense up goes to Argos because he has the lowest. And more luck, I think that's going to go on Maxwell. Alright, let's grab our jewel and get the heck. And I am going to go and I'm going to take on the duty of a certain man who dresses up in armor that I know of from a light novel. Who likes to kill a certain species to near extinction, but because they breed so fast that it's basically impossible to kill every last one of them. But right now, I am going to kill every last one of them, so I'll be right back. Ah, much better. We have exterminated every last one of them, and a revival has 2 for our efforts. Alright, let's go to the port. Fortunately, there's a save point right here, so I'm going to use this and heal up. I mean, we're already almost done with that Goblin side quest, so we can go see Azen once we eventually reach Capital. Hey, an herbal tea! Nice. And a Huntsman's crystal. There's not even a Huntsman's guild around here, so why is this even here? I am going to just probably ignore these enemies, because I'm probably going to exterminate them like no problem. First, stop! Well, never mind, I'm getting jumped. Not like it matters. Look at that, I almost one-shot him. Alright, so Winora did level up, and it didn't help much at all because she's still not doing much damage. Oh my god, Winora, why do you suck so much? Herbal powder, thank you. I should get more of the other stuff, the coffees. Alright, I have the whole freaking Griffin gang trying to hunt me down over there. So let's go down here. Westport. We've reached Westport. Small port town west of Capital City. We should stock up anything we need before moving on. Alright, well, let's... Ah! Hey, everyone! South realized the canyons of the desert. We'll be rock traveling on foot, so let's rest here for the night, before moving on. Now we are well rested and prepared for rushing in. It's our best course of action. I suppose so. You know much more about this region than I do. I'll trust your wisdom. Alright, let's find somewhere we can stay. Wait, not right now. Fuck. Meanwhile... Oh, we managed to get... Oh, no! This place is horrid. Doing this alone. I'm not cut out for this. I should rest for a bit. Ugh. Not in the fucking desert, you idiot! Ah. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Ain't that timing convenient? Isn't that timing convenient? Looks like we found ourselves a lost traveler. I suppose we pick him up and bring him with us. We're already done here in the desert. No use letting this one die out here all alone. So he probably went to Drossier Temple. That timing sure was convenient. It's starting to get dark out, but can't sleep. Too excited to learn more about these temples. Probably don't want to know more about them. I'm not sure what we'll find if we seek another temple. I'm just worried about Dimitri at the moment. You should be. You really do believe Dimitri is innocent, huh? I know he is! Dimitri wouldn't hurt anyone! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off so harsh. You're fine. I can tell you're being honest. I just don't know. All I know about Dimitri is that he was accused of murdering King Maxwell. And Maxwell's family, of course. He's the most wanted man in Vassya. And we're after him. I know for sure Dimitri is innocent. But the only way to convince everyone else is to find him. I had to help him. It's not his fault. It's my burden to bear. I don't know what kind of past you have with Dimitri, but it seems to be really important to you. It is. The only one who knows is Maxwell. So, tell me, your magical abilities, did you really get them from a temple? Yes. I entered the temple not in the north, and left with this curse. But you're so much stronger because of it. Is that what you wish for? I suppose it is what I wished for. But the outcome wasn't what I wanted. I pushed everyone else away. And some I've hurt. I mean, you did kill someone. It's made me much more alone. You're lucky the same didn't happen to you. I wouldn't hope this on anyone. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, you have us to help you now. You're not as low as you think. That is true. So we're gonna have a chat with Argos? Oh no, not again. Oh no. Umbriel! Wait, where's Argos? I can hear her. That voice. I know it well. Wait, that wasn't a dream? Actually, where are you going? Max, I'm over here. I don't know what's happening. Umbriel, what are you trying to tell me? I don't like the sound of this. Alright, where are we going? Over here? No. Over here? No.
Max, don't leave me. Oh, it's somewhere in town. At the port? No. Up here? Yes! Oh no, why do I have a bad feeling about this? Umbriel, I'm starting to think I'm going crazy. Seeing you and hearing you. There's no way you could be here now. You died 2 years ago. I don't believe in ghosts. With all the magic coming from the temples, I don't know if you're real or not. Well, are you real? Real? I am sure. Here? I am not sure. Please help me. I cannot do it alone. What? Help you? I'll help you in any way possible. No! Don't say that! Don't make promises like that! Just tell me what I have to do to help. You cannot give up. Oh, yup, here we go again. Avenge me. What the? Umbriel, what's happening? Don't ever forget how I was murdered. You can't stop. Ever. No. What's going on? Is this a nightmare? And she's gone. Maxwell! Okay, it's not a nightmare. So that was actually a thing that happened. Argos? What are you doing out here? It's the middle of the night. I was just... You were what? Who are you talking to? You didn't see her, did you? See who? There's nobody else I ever lost to. I noticed you left the room, so I came out here to look for you. And I found you out here, alone, speaking with yourself. I'm starting to wonder about you, Maxwell. Is this part of his curse? Is he basically being haunted by a shadow of Umbriel, goading him to go kill Dimitri? I'm sorry. I couldn't sleep, so I came out here to do some thinking. Let's head back to the inn and get some sleep. Alright. We have a tough day ahead of us tomorrow. Let's rest. I'm beginning to worry about you, Maxwell. Is traveling with you a mistake? Well, I mean, he's literally been cursed. Alright, so up here's the Red Canyons. There's a large steep cliff, so watch your footing. Be careful. Make sure we don't need anything else before we leave. We won't come by civilization before we reach Port Vassya. Oh, so we're heading straight to Port Vassya. Which means that this is likely shortly before Damien's party goes there. Alright, what do you got for the stuff? Alright, let's see. Hairband. Hairband is better than what I have for most party members. Cool uniform. Cloak. I mean, that's really only good for Kiara, but doesn't really give her anything. Leather shield. Why are there 2 other shields? Iron shield, which is better. Crimson shield is much better, so we'll buy a whole place out of those. But otherwise, there really isn't much else I want. I'll buy 1 bronze headband for Argos. Like, everyone can use a Crimson Shield, so everyone gets a Crimson Shield. Especially Kiara, because I haven't upgraded her shield in a while. The headband lowers your defense, but gives you more magic defense. Not really worth it right now. Lenora can get a Crimson Shield. Once again, that lowers your defense, so it's not worth it. And Argos gets not just Crimson Shield, but he also gets the Bronze Headband, because that actually increases his defense. And his, frankly, abysmal magic defense. Alright, gotta open this chest. Atrocity Letter 2! And we got weapons. Alright, don't need that, don't need that. I'm locking you to guns. Fur wrist protectors are better than what we have now, so we'll buy that. We'll buy this too for Winora.
especially because it's better than what I have right now. Bronze Shooter is better than my current gun, so I'll buy that now. And that's it for equips. So Kiara gets the fur wrist protectors. Lenora gets the sky bow, so a better bow, and wind element. And Argos gets a brand new gun, which only increases the strength by 4. Alright, nice. We do have some reading time to do, but I do want to hit up the houses real quick to see if we can get some stat boosters. Speed up and go to Argos immediately. Alright, hopefully that'll help patch up his speed problems. Can't go in here. Oh, there's nothing over here. And what have we got in chest number 2? Mana up goes to Kiara. Because she's basically... It's really only her and Maxwell using MP for anything relevant. And Argos' only skill that really uses MP costs so little I don't need a mana up for him ever. And then our last chest is a life up, which is going to Kiara because she still has the lowest HP. She's almost up to... Oh, come on. No! You can't be serious! No! Get out of the fucking way! I haven't saved it in a while either. Oh my god, I have to wait for this fucking NPC to get out of the way. Please? One more. Thank you. Oh my god. It was almost like the freaking cat thing from before again. Alright, yeah, item shop. I should go to the item shop. No chests in here. But can at least stockpile on some, buy a few potions. I don't really... I'll buy a few of these just cause. Buy a few of these just cause. Buy 5 of these just cause. And 1 of these, and 2 of these. Alright, we won't need to spend money until we reach Port Vassya, where updated equipment will probably be waiting for us. So let's save the game, read this letter, and then we'll stop there for today. Alright, so let's see what Atrocia Letter 2 has to say. The year 419. My engineers have built a plan. A large tower to challenge the clouds and reach that power. I will name my tower the Tower of Trust, to be seen from all edges of Vassya. It will shadow the walls of Capital, the high rises of Aiden, and the mountains of Hell's Reach. Construction for my tower will begin soon, and Reddit will become the center of the world. Construction of Tower of Trust will require the largest diversion of work in history. The majority of Record's population of men will be drafted to construct my tower. I will not be seen as a slaver, for I will divert funds and resources to take care of those workers. The surrounding Fadre Highlands will be transformed to feed my workers. I will not be written in history as a dictator. Yeah, about that. Who wants to tell her that she became a dictator in history? But this whole tower thing does remind me of the Black Tower from Oracle of Ages. Except the reasoning for the Black Tower was with Queen Ambi was a lot more... Well, it was still somewhat selfish, but she wanted to see her husband, who was at sea. But then Varen got involved and froze time, and then construction of the tower was basically made never-ending because time was frozen. And that fueled the flame of sorrow. No, that was the flame of... It was either the flame of sorrow or the flame of despair. I don't remember which one it was, but whatever, it doesn't matter. This is the Red Canyons. Cliffs are narrow and the air is dry. Usually puzzles stay away from the edges. Alright, well, we will deal with that hot mess next time. But, so for now, we are going to save the game, and our adventures back to the desert again will happen next time. So, we're going back to Desert Hell, but we know that Dimitri is supposed to be in Port Vassya right now. So, hopefully we can catch up to him. But I get the suspicious feeling we're not going to, since a certain someone has gotten to him first. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'll see that.